So, welcome to our Monday night team call. My name's Emily. I'm going to be hosting tonight, and it is already the 5th Monday of June. June is almost over, and hopefully you guys have all had an amazing month. I know that there is a lot going on right now, and summer has started, and there's a lot going on in the world, and I just love that we get to connect here every Monday together to kind of recenter and refocus. And I know our book club right now is reading The Compound Effect, and chapter 5 we're going over tonight, and he just talks about all about who you plug into, what you're listening to, how you're cleaning out your dirty glass, and it's just exactly what I needed to read, and it's so relevant right now. So if you're not reading that book, I highly encourage it. You can jump in anytime, even if we're already done. But it's just an awesome thing that we get to be together in this community to plug in and fill our cups and just remind each other that we are here to share community and to share compassion. And I know Wendy Campbell put out an amazing message this morning just about what we get to do every day. So tonight we're going to talk all about Words Matter and some new updates from the company on some compliant things with the words we're sharing and the way we're sharing our stories. So I'm going to do my best to kind of communicate that with you guys, and maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. I know for me, I've seen a little bit, but I haven't seen it all. So we're learning together, and then we're also going to touch base on some really exciting things moving forward in July and some calls that are going down and how we can effectively build into these events as a team. And then there's going to be 3 awesome stories at the end of tonight's call sharing. And all 3 of these ladies are on fire with their Juice Plus business. They're signing up new partners left and right. They're sharing their story, and they're doing the do. So I'm excited for you guys to hear from them. So hang around to the end so you guys don't miss that part. I am going to share just my screen. I went ahead and made this last minute because I thought the only way to stay focused is to have a couple of slides to follow. So hang with me let me see if this will let me minimize. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me minimize the side, but it's totally fine. My mouse disappears whenever I go on presentation mode. It's weird. So anyways, tonight's all about Words Matter. And I love that whether you're brand new with our team or you're brand new with this business, or maybe you've been around for a minute, I think it's a great timing that this kind of all comes up, because if anything, it forces us into rewriting our story, making sure we are touching on the right things, the best things, and just highlighting just who we are. And so I'm going to, some of this is copied from the Insight, so I'll kind of go over that. So first and foremost, Juice Plus is not about treating or curing specific conditions or diseases. It is simply healthful plant-based nutrition, highly concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch, and supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research. So this is straight from the Juice Plus Insights, and I'll kind of walk you guys through that tonight so you know exactly where to find this information. But I know recently on some of the calls I've been hosting, even though I feel confident in sharing what I think Juice Plus is, I've just gone back and used exactly what Juice Plus has and says, because then I know that I have crossed my T's and dotted my I's on knowing that it's compliant. So I love this, knowing that we don't make product claims. So what can we focus on? So I know this morning, Wendy Campbell sent out an amazing message on getting back to who we are and sharing this amazing community and sharing with compassion. And so, I don't know about you guys, but over the years, I know this community and this business has helped me grow so much as a person. It's changed my perspective on things in a good way. It has helped me grow into thinking about things open-mindedly. And I think we can all agree that the business side of things and the product side, but specifically the business side of things, is so much more than just a business. It really is a community that we get to invite people in to join us, to say, come join us, come see what we're all about. And we really are a family centered around health and wellness. And we get to inspire people. And we get to, in this Juice Plus world, I know Wendy Campbell talked about, when we're out there doing the do and sharing what we know, it reduces the anxiety and it reduces the fear. And so tonight we're going to have some of these ladies talk at the end about how they're doing the do and how they're inviting into these events and building their team and how they've just focused on their DMO. So just to get back to the basics, because I know it's always a good idea to remind ourselves who we are and what we share. So these are the 3 things we share. We share our amazing Juice Plus product. It's supported by clinical evidence and backed by health professionals. Juice Plus products are proven to help bridge the gap with nutrients from 30 fruits, vegetables, grains, and berries. The company, I think, is so important to share. The Juice Plus company has been inspiring healthy living now for actually over 50 years under the leadership of founder Jay Martin. And then, of course, the business, which I can't see this picture because my thing's in the way, but I love this picture of us in Austin. And I think that we really need to hone in and tap into this business model of how it really is borrowed aspects of different business models. And it's that hybrid virtual franchise that we get to call the Juice Plus virtual franchise. So these are the 3 things we share. And it's always good to kind of remind ourselves that we really do get to share the best of the best. And we have such a unique product and a company with a heart and a really unique business model. So when we can keep it simple, we can do better. So the new guidelines, I know some people haven't seen these, so I'm actually going to share my screen and pull up the Juice Plus insights so you guys can kind of go through this with me. But it's really this whole idea of making sure that we're not making any product claims or income claims, because there are a lot of watchdogs out there, more than ever right now because of everything going on with everything, without saying any specific names. But it's just a good opportunity for us to make sure. I believe that our company has always had really high standards of quality of how we're sharing what we share. They've always had amazing integrity of making sure, we're not claiming specific product claims or income claims. So I love that this isn't really a huge shock for us, because we've always held this high standard. So that goes to show how amazing the Juice Plus company is. So if you're new, just know that we've always held a really high standard, but now with everything going on, we just have to tweak it a little bit and make it even better. And I think it's a good thing. So I'm going to actually get out of here and share my screen really quick. So you guys should be getting emails, I believe, every Wednesday from Juice Plus Insights. And if you're not, I think you can look into it and make sure you're subscribed. But it is also on your virtual office, by the way. This is all on your virtual office. But there is a website called juiceplusinsights.com. And there is this main page that kind of goes over the main announcements. And there's also some resource tabs at the top. But what I'm going to click on is I'm going to go down here. It's kind of cool. You guys can see there's end of month details and all the good stuff about end of month. When are the LED lights going to be out? Hispanic market. And right here with Words Matter, this says, never make an income claim, never make a claim in absolute terms. So Juice Plus is not about treating or curing specific conditions or diseases. That's what I read earlier. We don't make income claims. So your success is determined by the amount of time you invest in your business. The more time you invest, the more money you can make. So here are 2 resources that they just recently put out. So I'm going to click on this Words Matter, and we're just going to go through this really quick. And I'm going to give you guys some practical ways to kind of rewrite your story. But I know a lot of us have had amazing health stories over the years. And so they just give examples of, instead of saying, I no longer catch colds, you can say, since I've been taking Juice Plus, I've got increased energy. I've been exercising, craving better foods. I'm even experiencing fewer colds. When you give your body good nutrition, it's going to function better. So of course you can see the difference in the 2. You're not promising anything, because here's the thing. If we can under promise and over deliver and not make any specific claims, because it's different for everyone, people are going to have a way better experience anyway. So instead of saying a specific, my income paid for my child's education, you could say my Juice Plus income helped pay for my child's education. We are eliminating this whole talk rather than saying residual income or unlimited income or no glass ceiling. We're going to start using the term supplemental income. So it's really this whole idea of having another stream of income and building supplemental income. So instead of saying quit your day job, speak about job flexibility. Instead of saying time freedom, you can say set your own hours or time flexibility. I know you guys, these are really small tweaks, but we're going to get really good at this. And then for those of you guys who have retired your spouse, which absolute goals right there, maybe you could say creating a better life or job flexibility. So it's really just about taking these small tweaks and making them not only compliant, but also asking ourselves, how can we make this, how can we use this as an opportunity to make our stories that much better? So the second resource they have is compliance best practices. And once again, I'm not going to go through all these, but this would be a really awesome thing to have maybe on your team page. Using words like improved or helped, avoid using terms like cured, prevented, stopped, and they have some other things here of what else you can say. I know in any specific Juice Plus presentation, they want us 100% to be using this claims on not treating or curing specific conditions or diseases. And down here, if people do ask, income claims must be framed as part-time. So references to full-time income potential or opportunity elevates regulatory risk without the appropriate earnings summary disclosure. So this is based off of the 2018 US earnings summary. But like I said, supplemental income is an acceptable way to describe the income benefit of the Juice Plus business model. So when you claim that you make your that your Juice Plus business has afforded you to buy a new car, purchase a vacation home, retire your spouse, etc., it's viewed as the same as making an income claim. So even though I know a lot of us have those amazing stories and those amazing experiences, just be aware of how you can share your story. So this says promote your why. Promote why you're working this business and how it's a better way to have the lifestyle conversation. So supplemental income to make ends meet. I get to say yes more often to my kids. I get to create a better life for my family, and I want more time. I wanted more time flexibility. So you can kind of go through here and look at the different options as far as verbiage. But like I said, I truly do believe that this is an opportunity for us to get better at how we share our story. And I think Christine April, one of our uplines, created this. If it was someone else on our team, shout yourself out. But I love these two images I'm going to share with you guys before we have our three ladies hop on and share their story. But if you want to take a screenshot of this or we can post on the team pages after the call, but these 4 questions of asking yourself how you can rewrite your story. So why are you here? Seriously. So number 1 is, what would you like this business to do for you? So first of all, I want to encourage you guys to maybe take 5 to 10 minutes after tonight's team call before you go back to the fam or go back to the living room where everyone's at. Maybe find a quiet place and take 5 to 10 minutes to write these things down, or at least start pondering on them. So number 1 is, what would you like this business to do for you? Number 2, why is this important to you? Tell me more. Number 3, how would an extra $500 to $1,000 per month change your life? Number 4, if your life looks the exact same with your health and your options in 3 to 5 years, will you be okay with that? So this is an opportunity to write your story and why you are here all in one paragraph. And I know on our leader calls, we've been talking about how we should truly record this on Voxer and share with our sponsor because we can get feedback and we can become better at sharing our stories. And once we've tweaked it and made it awesome, we can tell it over and over and over again. And that's how we're going to be able to make a greater impact. So your story is your story. You need to feel it. So these are 3 questions. What are a few words or a phrase to describe how you feel about what life was like before Juice Plus? So these are actually these bullet points are taken from the Freedom Revolution on how to share your story. Number 2, what are a few words or a phrase to describe how you feel and what about life is like? how you feel about what life is like since you've started eating and sharing Juice Plus. And number 3 is, what are a few words or a phrase to describe how you are thinking and feeling about the future with Juice Plus and the opportunity to share. So additional story resources are found at thefreedomrevolution.com. These are just 3 short questions that you can start with. And then the Freedom Revolution has an amazing worksheet on, if you're like a pen to paper girl like me, you can actually print it out and write out your new story. And then, of course, go over it with your upline, go over it with your sponsor, see how you can make it better, and just make it your best story yet. So with that being said, why is this all relevant? What can we do together to rewrite our story and to invite into events? How can we effectively use this as an opportunity to invite to these events? So really quick, I want to spotlight these calls. These are every single Thursday in July. It's a call series, Add More Good, and it's called Helping Families Thrive. And it's all about this Add More Good campaign. And I know this is a really cute flyer. I think Julie Muse made it. Parenting can be hard. Good nutrition doesn't have to be. And so all 5 Thursdays in July, it's at noon Central Standard Time. If you're somewhere else on the coast, it's 10 a.m. Pacific Standard and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. So it's on Zoom. The ID and password, I believe, is on our team pages. We'll make sure you guys have that. It's the Say Yes More Often Zoom and the password. So what's really cool about these events is if you're not available at noon, it's no big deal. We have a lot of other opportunities, but the cool thing about these being during the day is you can think about the moms and the families you have in your life, because they really are going to be centered around the Healthy Starts for Families and the Add More Good. And this is the event that I wanted to spotlight, but I think we can all agree that there are always events on the calendar, especially now with everything being virtual. We have a calendar all summer long with Julie Muse put out an amazing image of all the virtual events and some other events that PSL is building into with the Summer Spectacular series. And there's so many things, you guys. So what I want to share with you guys tonight is how can we effectively be working our DMO to share our stories and be inviting into these calls. So that I just put together a few of those slides so you guys could kind of read along with me and learn with me. But I encourage you to check out the Juice Plus Insights website and check out the Freedom Revolution to kind of recraft your story. No matter how long you've been around, it's a great opportunity to rewrite and make sure that it's compliant with the Words Matter program. So anyways, these events, how are we effectively inviting into these events? And I want to spotlight 3 ladies on my team. One of them happens to be my mom, and 2 other awesome ladies who really, if you were to just look at the numbers on our team, how they're having incredible growth. They're adding new partners, they're adding new customers. And if you ask all 3 of them, it was funny because I invited them on to share the call tonight, and all 3 of them said, I don't feel like I'm doing anything special. And that's good. That's a good thing. They're keeping it simple and they're doing the do. And I know my mom, I'm going to have you share first, but most people don't like to brag on themselves, but I'll brag on her for her. She's a teacher. So the last couple months she's been at home and she's been able to work her DMO. And I would love, Mom, for you to come on and share just how you're doing the do. I think you had 20 new customers in April, 19 customers in May, and I think you have close to 10 new customers in June and multiple new partners. So share with us what you're doing, and these people want to know, how are you using events to build your business? How are you using 3-way calls, and what do you feel like is working for you?
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Adrienne, Emily's mom. Did you want me to do my story at all tonight, or just talk about?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Your story.
All right, I'll start with my story, and then I'll talk about, I talk a lot. That's why I'm having success. I like people and I connect. So I started in this business actually just as Emily in college on how to be she was asking me to get Juice Plus so she could get for free, and that's really how it all started. And at the time, I'll just paint a little picture without being too grim. I was at the end of all of my ropes. I was had just come to divorce, so I was at the end of my emotional road. I was at the end, and I just wrote and said, we get to college. And when you are having all those things in your life, it clearly created a lot of stress, a lot of inflammation. I just did not feel good.
Hey, Mom.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
I think your audio is kind of going in and out. Is it fuzzy for you guys? Yeah. Okay. It was good for a second and then it went back out. Maybe see if you can mute yourself and come back on. I don't know if it's your microphone or your Wi-Fi. I can't tell. Okay. Nope. Now you're muted. Okay. Try again.
All right. I'll try again. So long story short, I was at the end of a lot of ropes, and Emily was asking me to get Juice Plus to help her. Long story short, I was telling myself that I didn't know it. So I'm working.
It was good at first, but okay, I'm gonna let you dial in from your phone, and I'm gonna come back to you.
Okay.
A for effort. Technology does not like us tonight. Okay, so yeah, dial in from your phone, and then you can come back on. All right, well, you guys will hear from her, but two rock stars that I want you guys to hear from tonight is Ashley Pollard, and I'm gonna let her introduce her new, yeah, I know, Carrie, we want to hear everything you have to say, Mom, so hop back on. So I want you guys to hear from Ashley. Ashley, actually, fun fact, was my second partner to ever join my team. So for those of you guys who don't know my story, I've been with the Juice Plus company now I started my business going on 7 years ago, 6.5 years ago. And Ashley trusted me enough to join my team, and both of us had no idea what we were doing. But Carrie Brummett and Casey sat with us in a Panera in Springfield, Missouri, and we got started together. And what I love about Ashley is, timing is everything. And I think what's cool about this business is we can plant the seeds because we never know what's going to happen in people's life and when they're going to come around. And Ashley, about a year ago, called me and said, I think I want to start building my business again. I think I want to tap back into things. But she never got out of line. She still was hanging out. She was loving her Juice Plus, and in the last year, she really has duplicated and built an awesome team. And she hit sales coordinator a few months back. She's a brand new POB qualifier. She's about to have a new qualifier this month, and I'm just excited to hear from her. I know she's had several new customers, a lot of new partners, and she's duplicating QSCs. So Ashley, I would love for you to come on. Share your short story. What do you feel like you're doing that's working? And then I'll let you introduce your girl, Brooklyn.
Hi, thank you. That was all so sweet. Unlike Adrienne, I don't love talking as much, so bear with me. So my name's Ashley Pollard, and like Emily said, I joined her on this mission as of like 5.5 years ago. So super exciting. I took a few years off where I really didn't touch the business at all, but I have been just the biggest raving fan since day one. So I just love all the products. So I work as a sales manager in the hotel industry. I enjoy it because it's in the hospitality industry. There's always something exciting going on in the hospitality industry, unless there's a pandemic, but that's a whole nother story. But, and there's always ways to just make an impact on someone's day. And I've always loved that, though it's like on a smaller scale. Of course, it's, we don't see the stories we see in like the Juice Plus world when it comes to the hotel world, but it's just nice that you kind of have stuff in your back pocket that you can always do to kind of like make someone's day. And I just like love that. So, but I'm just realizing the more that I've kind of progressed in my career, that I am just not loving being chained to a desk, and anywhere I'm going to progress in this career path, I'm just going to be chained down. So I just have realized that I can have more job flexibility as I grow my Juice Plus team and my Juice Plus business customer base. So like I said, I found them 5.5 years ago. I pretty much almost immediately partnered with them. And I've just loved getting healthier and helping others do the same. And over the last few months, I haven't been working as much, of course. And so I've just been able to tap into my Juice Plus business more. And it's just honestly been the most exciting part of my Juice Plus business in the 5.5 years. It's just this few month break that I've had, and just being able to tap into it more. So within those few months, my girl Brooklyn, she partnered with us a couple days before heading to New York to fight frontline for COVID, and she has just truly knocked the ball out of the park. Like, she is the definition of knocking the ball out of the park with this business. So I think she's on here, and I'm excited to hear from her.
Oh, you were unmuted. Now you're muted again.
Sorry, my dog and my cat just want attention. I just got home from work. But so yeah, I'm a nurse, and this product just makes sense being a nurse. And I try to daily or every other day just kind of post something on Facebook or Instagram, just sharing this message, because being a nurse, it completely makes sense to me. You know, I'm over here giving patients multivitamins. I'm over here educating patients on their new diagnosis, new diseases. And instead, I get to actually educate people on preventative measures. And that's just amazing to me. Not only is it just the product, but it's the way I feel. I started going to the gym again. I started just feeling better, missing fewer days at work. So, and like Emily was saying earlier, it really is like a community. And so I feel like I always have everyone to fall back on. My whole team is always there. And it's just a positive vibe every day. It's positive, and that's something I really needed in my life at the time that I joined. So it's helped me be a better person all around, and I really wasn't expecting to get the promotions that I've received. It was just something I enjoyed educating people about, and it just kind of worked out that way to be more than what I thought it was going to be.
I love that. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so something that Ashley and Brooklyn are both amazing at, and why they're having success. And when I say success, I mean they're getting a paycheck result, and they're also getting they're creating duplication. So it's two things I want to shout you guys out with is, number one, you guys connect people on the phone with like three-way connections. I know we don't love to call them three-ways because people don't always know what that means, but you're connecting people, whether it's through a group message or some type of phone call or Zoom call, and you're inviting people into the community. You're sharing your story and you're inviting people in. So that's something you guys are doing really well at. And another thing that I want everyone to know that you guys are doing is you're just tapping into the system. Like, I'm not always on Voxer, but the really key thing about Voxer is if you guys don't use it as a team, I highly encourage it, because when Brooklyn's at work, we can help her new person out. And when I'm doing something, they can help out. And they're tapping into the system of the Freedom Revolution. So they're using the videos, they're using the frequent asked questions. If we don't have an answer, we're getting an answer, and it's teamwork, and there's a lot of team synergy. And when they're starting up a new person, they're getting support right off the bat. So Ashley helped Brooklyn get started. Brooklyn she's a brand new QSC, and she already promoted her very own QSC. And that person, Roy, he is about to promote a QSC. So it's duplication because they're keeping it simple. And like Carrie said, the common thread is they care about people. So thank you, Brooklyn and Ashley, for sharing. I'm so proud of you guys. And I just love that we get to help people and care about people. So, all right. Well, I know we're running a little bit behind on time, but I don't want you guys to miss out on my mom's story. She dialed in from her phone. So Mom, make sure that I see you on your computer still. So I'm like, I know you're on your phone. Grab your phone, turn your video on, turn your audio on. No, I don't want to hear you on your computer. I want to hear you on your phone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. So
can you turn your
I don't
video
even
on?
remember.
Can you turn the video on from the phone?
No, I just dialed in. I cannot. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
So
I have my video still on the computer. Anyway, back to how I got started with this. Emily says she started 6.5 years ago, so I probably started 5.5 years ago. I was a little behind her every step of the way, but every step of the way that she was trying to ask me to help her, I was helping myself, and I didn't know it. So all those ropes that I said I was at the end of, I started feeling better. This community emotionally has been so supportive, positive, just wonderful beyond I can even describe. And then just physically feeling better. But the financial part, you know, those 3 kids in college, and her brother and sister were in school for 8 years. So it was a lot of credit card debt. My side income had helped pay that off. And now I pay cash for my Christmas. My JP income helps with all of that. I don't use credit cards anymore. So that's a wonderful thing. So Emily asked me to talk about how I've had so much success. And I don't really have an answer to that other than I do truly care about people. It's not to me about making a sale. It's about people I care about, who I want, you know, to help them to feel better. Whether it's because they're having a health issue like I was, or just in general, as a biology teacher, I know what this can do for our body. So what have I done? I'm not the best at social media, but I will say a little bit this summer, doing a couple of Facebook live events with Emily and team here in St. Louis and Emily and team in Alabama about Tower Gardens. I have had so many Tower Garden sales just from that little bit of exposure. Posting a couple of posts just about my own gardens. I've had people reach out to me who I've known for years. So a lot of that is just connecting with people, talking to them, explaining, you know, what Tower Gardens are, what Juice Plus is. And then, like, I just had a neighbor text me yesterday. Does anyone else, or she didn't text me, she posted something on social media. That's what I'm good at. I'll answer what people are asking on social media. I'm not great about posting on social media. But she wanted to know, does anyone know about a soy protein powder that I can, you know, try? And I was like, I'll bring some over to you. And everybody was like trying to sell her stuff online. I'm like, I'll just take her some samples. I don't know. She might like it. She might not. But to me, it's just about helping people, talking to people, sharing with them. Following up is big key. I have a couple of new reps on here tonight, Chris in West Virginia, Bert down in San Antonio, that I knew from, you know, a long time ago. Life comes full circle. So staying in touch with people, connecting with people, and just really caring about people, I think says a lot about, you know, it says a lot about drawing people to this community. And then, like Emily said, our product is unlike anyone else's. So the research speaks for itself. Your own story will speak for itself when you start taking Juice Plus. So I guess that being said, that's kind of my story in a nutshell.
I love it. I know you were on it. You're talking fast. All right. You're awesome. Thanks for sharing, Mom. You can mute yourself out. That way we don't hear Abby barking anymore. I muted you. You're good. Okay. So if you guys can't, if you see a common theme, it's they care about people. I love that my mom said, I love talking to people. And then Ashley comes on and she says, I'm not the best at talking to people. And that I love, because it really, you don't have to have this amazing, crazy, not that you don't have an amazing personality. You don't have to be an extrovert. It really is about coming from the heart, getting out of your head, getting into your heart, connecting with people, having the conversations, having the connection, and caring about people. So care and conversations and connections. And if you feel like you have that, but you don't even know where to start with the conversation, get with your sponsor, get with your team, get on your group chat. We will help you with your first 10, 15 conversations. And I promise you, you will start to have confidence along the way. So to wrap up tonight's call, I know we're a few minutes over, but I just, you know, if you guys haven't heard this message from Wendy Campbell, I just love what she said. We get to share hope in this community with compassion, and it's all about being a part of a team, being able to make a difference. And when we get into doing the do and sharing what we share, we reduce the anxiety, we reduce the fear, and we just get to live in this Juice Plus world. And who are we not to share that with other people? If you're new to the Juice Plus world, welcome, but it is the best place to be. And sometimes we're a little spoiled because we have so many amazing resources and people and positivity around us, but we have to go share that with other people. And so I encourage you to invite people into the Thursday call series. And it's actually funny that that's a Thursday call series. The Add More Good is at noon every single Thursday in July. And then the Summer Spectacular series is every other Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So those are all posted. There's an image that's going around that has all of those posted. So make sure you see that. And rewrite your story, sit down tonight, make some bullet points. If you're new, I know there's a part on the Freedom Revolution that says if you're new to Juice Plus, it's okay if you don't have this Juice Plus story. Why are you excited about Juice Plus? Why did you say yes? So we all have our own story. They all look different, and that's the beautiful thing. And it's just really a matter of how many people we're sharing that with. So get with your teams. Get excited about these calls we have coming up in July. Get excited about this community and inviting people in. You know, Ashley and Brooklyn and my mom, all of them are like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just talking to people and I'm connecting with people and I'm sharing from the heart. And so I just encourage you to talk to more people. It's way easier to talk to a lot of people than to talk to a few and try and pull someone's arm or pull someone's teeth to like do this, because it's so much more enjoyable when you're just sharing from your heart and you're connecting. So if you are not having three-way calls with your team, get back to those. People want to have connection. I know we're using Zoom a lot now so we can see each other face-to-face, and take advantage of the team who's here to help you. Take advantage of technology. And I'm excited to see what July has in store for us. So Brooklyn, Ashley, Mom, thank you guys so much. I know we're a few minutes over, but I wanted you guys to hear from them because they are having an awesome paycheck experience. And I can pretty much tell you from just whatever they just shared, they're having fun doing it. They feel like they're giving back. They're part of something. And we just invite you guys to join us in doing that. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Have an amazing night. And we will see you guys on Thursday.